welcome back to Miss Yati's English class. I am super excited to teach you a new topic for today's English lesson. So, let's get started. Well, class, have you ever read editorials, essays, political leaflets, or newspaper articles? What kind of text do you think they are? Okay, good answer. So these texts are examples of analytical exposition texts. In your life, if you have tried to persuade or convince anyone to look at a certain issue or argued about something with someone, then you have used an exposition. So class, today's topic would be about analytical exposition texts. And there are three things that you are going to learn in this video. The first is to understand what analytical exposition text is. And the second is to know the communicative purpose of analytical exposition text. The third, you will be learning its generic structure. Okay, let's begin with the first learning objective. That is to know what actually analytical exposition text is. So, analytical exposition text can be understood as a text that elaborates and evaluates an issue critically using one perspective only or focusing only on one side of argument. Jadi, analytical exposition text merupakan sebuah teks yang berisi pemikiran penulis atau pembicara tentang suatu masalah ataupun fenomena yang terjadi di sekitar kita yang disampaikan atau dijelaskan secara terperinci dan komprehensif dalam satu perspektif atau sudut pandang. Teks ini termasuk dalam argumentatif teks karena menunjukkan pendapat atau argumen terhadap suatu isu atau fenomena yang terjadi di sekitar kita. Now, I want to know your opinion on the following issue. Reality shows are good entertainment. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, whatever your choice is, it would be correct as long as you have some strong arguments to support your opinion. And remember, those arguments should be discussed from one perspective only. Jadi, apapun pendapat kalian tentang isu ini, baik setuju maupun tidak setuju, semuanya benar asalkan didukung oleh beberapa argumen yang kuat. Kalian tidak bisa mengatakan antara setuju dan tidak setuju ya, karena analytical exposition text hanya melihat isu dari satu sudut pandang saja. Well class, now let's see what is the communicative purpose or social function of analytical exposition text. So, the purpose of this text is to convince and persuade the reader or audience to look at an issue with your perspective. Jadi, tujuan dari teks analytical exposition ini adalah untuk meyakinkan pembaca bahwa topik yang dihadirkan merupakan hal yang penting untuk dibahas. Kalian perlu ingat ya, kalau analytical exposition text tidak digunakan untuk mempengaruhi pembaca untuk melakukan sesuatu atau mengikuti ide Anda. Teks ini murni hanya berisi pendapat penulis saja. Mari kita lihat kembali contoh topik tadi. Reality TV shows are good entertainment. Mungkin kalian setuju kalau acara reality shows merupakan acara hiburan yang bagus untuk ditonton. Kamu berpendapat bahwa acara ini banyak menampilkan pilihan-pilihan program yang menginspirasi dan sesuai dengan minat banyak orang, seperti acara reality shows lomba memasak, traveling, lomba menyanyi, dan lain sebagainya, dan acara ini menyenangkan untuk ditonton. Jadi, kalian bisa menulis analytical exposition text dengan topik ini dengan tujuan agar orang-orang mengetahui bahwa topik ini penting untuk didiskusikan atau dibahas. Atau sebaliknya, kalian tidak setuju jika acara reality shows merupakan acara hiburan yang bagus untuk ditonton. Maka, kalian bisa menulis teks exposition yang terpisah dari sudut pandang yang tadi ya. Oke, semoga dengan contoh ini, kalian bisa memahami dengan baik fungsi sosial atau tujuan komunikatif dari teks Analytical Exposition ini. Well class, now we come to the third point of my explanation, that is about generic structure of Analytical Exposition text. So, the structure of this text consists of three parts. The first is thesis, the second is argument, and the third is reiteration. In thesis section, the writer or speaker introduces the topic or main idea to be discussed and points out his position upon the topics. The writer may also outline the arguments to be presented in this section. Remember, in analytical exposition text, the thesis is always put in the first paragraph. Jadi, pada bagian thesis ini, penulis memperkenalkan kepada pembaca tentang topik utama yang akan ditulisnya dan menunjukkan sudut pandangnya. Perlu diingat bahwa thesis selalu berada pada paragraf pertama teks. Nah, mari kita lihat kembali topik tadi. Reality shows are good entertainment. Nah, sekarang perhatikan bagaimana penulis menyajikan tesis untuk topik ini. Reality shows is a very popular form of entertainment on TV nowadays. There are dozens of different types of programs such as singing contest, cooking competition, or going to live in jungles. Nah, pada contoh ini kalian bisa melihat bagaimana penulis menyajikan atau memperkenalkan pendapatnya tentang acara reality shows yang menurutnya merupakan acara TV yang bagus. The second part of analytical exposition text is argument. In this section, the writers or speakers presents arguments or opinions that supports the writer's main idea. Usually there are more than 2 arguments in analytical exposition text, and each argument must be supported by evidence and explanation. The more arguments displayed, the more the readers believe that the topic discussed is an important matter. In the following text, you can see how the writer tried to present the arguments on why he or she agrees that reality TV shows are a good entertainment. Firstly, I think there is a lot of variety in reality TV show. People at home can choose which types of program they want to watch, depending on what they are interested in. In addition, reality TV programs are a great opportunity to discover talented singers, dancers, or chefs. Several people who take part in these programs get jobs as a result of being on TV. Another advantage is that the people on the shows have interesting experiences and meet new people. Nah, pada paragraf ini kalian bisa melihat bagaimana penulis mendukung tesis yang telah disajikan pada paragraf 1 dengan menyajikan beberapa alasan mengapa acara TV reality show merupakan acara hiburan yang bagus. Penulis juga mengembangkan paragraf argumen ini dengan menyajikan bukti atau contoh yang mendukung argumennya. Okay, now let's have a look at the last part of the analytical exposition text structure, that is reiteration. So reiteration is the closing part of analytical exposition, which is always put at the end of the text. In this section, the writer restates his or her main idea and point of view. Reiteration is also called conclusion and sometimes contains recommendation. The following text is the example of reiteration on our previous topic. It is about reality TV shows are good entertainments. So here it is. To sum up, I think that reality TV show is good entertainment. There is a lot of variety, which means there is something for everyone and they are interesting to watch. Nah, pada paragraf reiteration ini, penulis menyimpulkan pembahasannya mengenai topik ini dengan cara menegaskan kembali posisi dan pendapatnya. So remember, the structure of analytical exposition text consists of 3 sections, namely thesis, arguments, and reiteration. Well everyone, there are 3 takeaways of today's English lessons. You have learned what analytical exposition is, you got to know its communicative purpose and its generic structure as well. I hope this video is useful for you and don't forget to hit subscribe button to get notification for the next English lesson video on my channel. Thank you for watching.